Hello, my amazing people. Welcome back to the channel where every story is a journey of emotions, laughter, and life lessons. Today, I have something truly special, a story about love, resilience, and family. It's the kind of tale that will make you laugh, think, and maybe even shed a tear or two. It's relatable, it's inspiring, and trust me, you're going to see yourself or someone you know in this one. So sit back, relax, and let me take you on an unforgettable ride. You ready? Let's dive right in.
Mama, Dara, I need to tell you something.
If it's about borrowing money for your big plans again, I'm not interested.
No, this is big, life-changing.
What's going on, Baba? Why are you talking like it's a Nollywood film?
We're moving
Moving to where? Down the street?
to England.
England? Baba, have you lost your mind? What about my friends? What about Timmy? You know he screams. When the fan stops working, how will he survive without sunshine?
It's already decided. Our visas are approved. We leave in 2 months. Trust me, this is our chance for a better life.
The Ekundayos landed in London on a cold, grey morning. Wrapped in layers of sweaters and coats, they stood shivering at the airport. "Baba, why is the sun hiding?" Dora asked, peeking out through the window. "Maybe it's on strike," Baba replied, earning a giggle from her. The challenges began almost immediately. Their tiny flat felt nothing like home. The new flat was tiny and quiet. No goats bleating, no hawkers shouting. It felt strange. The neighbors were polite but distant. Baba struggled to find a job, and Mama, who had run a thriving food stall in Lagos, felt lost. The next morning, the family went grocery shopping. Timmy spotted a colorful cereal box with a cartoon tiger on it. "I want," he shouted, grabbing it off the shelf. "Timmy, no." "Put it back," Mama said. But Timmy hugged the box tighter. "It's mine." Baba tried to reason with him. "Timmy, listen to Baba. We'll buy something else." Timmy threw himself on the floor, kicking and screaming. People stared. A shop assistant approached. "Is everything okay?" Mama, feeling embarrassed, scooped Timmy up and left the cat behind. She sighed as they walked home. "This boy will give me high blood pressure." Later that day, Timmy had another meltdown. He didn't want to wear his jacket to the park. "No jacket," he yelled, running around the flat. Mama felt her patience slipping but remembered something she'd read. She crouched down to Timmy's level. "Timmy, I know you don't like the jacket, but it's cold outside. Let's pick a fun scarf to go with it." Timmy sniffled but stopped running. "Blue scarf." "Yes, the blue one," Mama said, helping him put it on. It wasn't perfect, but it worked. One evening, there was a knock at the door. Mama opened it to see a lovely-looking lady with a bright smile. "Good evening. I'm Mrs. Walker from Social Services," the woman said. Mama's heart sank. Social Services. What happened? Mrs. Walker explained, "We received a report about your son's behavior at the store. It's not uncommon for new parents here to struggle." Mama's heart pounded again. Timmy was just having a tantrum. "He's 2 years old, he will outgrow it," she explained. The social worker nodded. "We understand, but here we emphasize positive parenting techniques. That's why we would like to invite you to a parenting workshop." Mama felt embarrassed but nodded. Okay, we will go. Baba stepped in, his voice firm but polite.
We'll do whatever is necessary to support our family.
At the workshop, the Ekundayo sat nervously. The teacher, Mrs. White, smiled warmly. Welcome, parents. Today we are learning about positive ways to handle tantrums. Mama raised her hand. What if my son screams in public? People stare, and it's so embarrassing. Mrs. White nodded. Stay calm. Get down to his level and acknowledge his feelings. Say, I see you're upset. Let's solve this together. Then redirect him to something fun or exciting. Baba asked, but what about at home? Sometimes, he just refuses to listen. Mrs. White explained again, give choices. For example, if he doesn't want to wear his jacket, ask him, do you want to wear the blue one or the red one? It gives him control in a safe way. Mama and Baba exchanged glances, unsure but willing to try. A few days later, it was a sunny but cold afternoon. Mama and Baba took the kids to the park. Timmy was overjoyed, running from the swings to the slide. When it was time to leave, Mama called out, Timmy, let's go home. No. Slide. Timmy shouted, clinging to the ladder. Mama felt the stares of other parents. Her first instinct was to pull him off the slide, but she remembered Mrs. White's advice at the parenting class. She knelt beside him and said softly, Timmy, I see you love the slide. It's fun, isn't it? Timmy sniffled and nodded. Mama smiled. But it's time to go home. Let's race to Baba. If you win, you can pick the toy in the car. Timmy paused. Toy? Yes. Let's go. Ready, set, Mama started running. Timmy giggled, climbed down, and ran after her, shouting, I win. Mama sighed in relief as Baba gave her a thumbs up. Later at home, Timmy had another meltdown when he didn't want to eat his vegetables. Mama made rice and vegetables for dinner. Timmy poked at the green peas with his spoon. No veggies, he screamed, throwing the peas on the floor. Baba leaned over. Timmy, food is for eating, not throwing. Let's try something fun. Do you want to eat the peas with a spoon or a fork? Timmy blinked at him. Spoon. Baba handed him the spoon and pretended the peas were tiny airplanes and trains. Here comes the plane. Vroom. Timmy giggled and opened his mouth wide, eating and giggling as he made choo-choo train sounds. Soon, the peas were all eaten up. Mama smiled. Chef Baba, you've done it again. At school, Dora wasn't having fun. The kids were nice sometimes, but a few teased her. Why do you talk like that? One boy asked during lunch. Yeah, your English sounds funny, another girl added. Dora felt her face grow hot. She wanted to yell, but instead, she kept quiet. When she got home, Mama noticed Dora wasn't her usual bubbly self. Dora, are you okay? She asked. Dora shrugged. School is fine. Mama knelt beside her. Dora, I'm your mama. I can see something is wrong. Talk to me. Tears welled up in Dora's eyes. They laugh at how I talk, she said. Mama hugged her tightly. Oh, my darling. I know it hurts. But do you know what? Your accent is beautiful, just like you. But they don't think so, Dora sniffled. Baba, who was listening, said, Dora, why not teach them something about where you're from? You can show them how amazing Nigeria is. The next day, Dora was nervous but determined. During class, she raised her hand. Can I teach the class a song from Nigeria? She asked. The teacher, surprised but curious, said, Of course, Dora. Dora taught them a Yoruba song her grandma had sung to her. It goes like this. She sang softly at first, but her classmates started clapping and singing along. Even the kids who teased her joined in. When she finished, everyone clapped. That was so cool, one girl said. Teach us another one tomorrow, the boy who teased her added. For the first time, Dora felt proud. That evening, Dora had homework she didn't understand. She slammed her book shut. I hate this, she shouted, tears in her eyes. Mama walked over and sat beside her. Dora, I know it's hard. Let's work on it together. But it's too much, Dora said, crossing her arms. Mama touched her shoulder gently. Dora, remember how brave you were at school today? You taught your whole class a song. You can do this too. Let's take it one step at a time. Dora sighed but opened her book. Mama helped her with the first question, and soon, Dora was smiling again. After dinner, the family gathered in the living room. Dora taught everyone the song she taught her class. Baba drummed on the table, Mama clapped, and Timmy danced in circles. I'm so proud of you, Dora, Baba said. Dora smiled. Thanks, Baba. You were right, teaching them about Nigeria made me feel special. Timmy climbed onto Mama's lap. Sing again, he said, giggling. The room filled with laughter and music, and for the first time, Dora felt like she belonged in this new place. The Ekundayos began bonding in new ways. Every Friday became a family night. They cooked Nigerian dishes, danced, and played games. Even Timmy joined in, holding a spoon and pretending to stir a pot. One night, Baba joked, Timmy's restaurant will be called
Chef Timmy's tantrum-free kitchen.
Everyone laughed. Mama started selling Nigerian snacks online, and Baba found a good job. Dora became more confident at school, and Timmy's tantrums grew less dramatic. One evening, as they ate together, Baba said,
We've come so far as a family. I'm proud of us.
Timmy clapped his hands. Family. Everyone laughed, their hearts full of joy.